to Vlogmas Day 2. It's a pre-recorded one because we are still in Scotland, so we are coming to you from the past.
Ooh, ghost of Christmas past.
Today's video is a London Christmas lights tour. We recently went and booked a tour on a vintage double-decker bus to go and see all the, well, most or some of the Christmas lights in London.
Almost some.
Yeah. And this is just a short intro to say that is what we got up to, and I hope you enjoy the video.
place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day.
Hey guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. We had a really good time, didn't we?
Yeah, it was really fun.
And yeah, we just thought we'd sort of recap because we didn't sign off when we were there because it was quite late by the time we finished. But overall, we had a good time. I enjoyed seeing the lights from a different perspective in that we were up high going underneath them, which was really cool. And it was nice to... I'm liking London at night now. It's fun, it's pretty and exciting. The only downside is that in hindsight, really, the only main lights we saw were Oxford Street, Regent Street, and you kind of combined Regent Street and Piccadilly together because they were kind of the same.
Yeah, the whole way down was pretty much the same.
Yeah, and then I think those really were the main ones.
Yeah, the Oxford Street lights were not great this year. Years past they were much
Very
brighter and bigger.
underwhelming.
These were just like an advertisement in a certain way. There was like a line that went over and you saw it had like, you know, hashtags and stuff. And
well, you were saying it could have had so much more potential with that because obviously you saw Festive and then Oxford Street and then it would spin around the other way. But you were saying they could have had Santa flying over it and like snowfall, snowmen, and you could have done a lot with that kind of concept, but it was just meh.
it was just a bit bleh, you know, and it was like the one colour as well. It could have been a lot brighter. I mean, years ago they were a bigger deal years ago. It was like turn on the Oxford Street Christmas lights, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and what would they be? Because they changed them every year.
So, not that impressed with those ones. I did like some of the other ones that we saw, you know, Harrods and did we see Claridge's? I think it was Claridge's.
Harvey Nichols.
Harvey Nichols, sorry. Yeah, those were kind of cool. And I like to see the Aurora Borealis on the.
That was cool.
You know, that was a nice touch, and that's what it should be like. And then also you got Debenhams.
Debenhams wasn't lit up. I think they must have. I was like,
oh, there's John Lewis,
quite
wasn't it?
shocked.
The curtain lights, yeah.
No, that was House of Fraser.
Oh.
But I was quite shocked Debenhams wasn't lit up because it was just dark. You went Disney Store, Debenhams dark, and then House of Fraser bright lights.
Unless they're still to come.
But yeah, I think when I'm looking back when I was editing, it was there was a red kind of cloth over it, so I think they were going to unveil it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
You kind of think they will be done at the same time.
Yeah, but we're going to go back and do the lights from the ground and stuff because there's other lights that we missed. Like Bond Street, St Christopher's Place, Marylebone is supposed to have some really nice lights this year as well, so we will do those another day. Plus I get to go back into London and see. I also quite like London late at night.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah, because it's still busy, but it's not as crazy as during the day. In another video, I don't know, maybe you'll see it, but we got to go to the Infinity Chamber in Covent Garden, which is like an Instagram spot, and that is always mobbed. I went there last year with Sarah from Disney Polar, and we stumbled across it, but it was so busy. But this time there was no one on one end, there was people standing on the street on the other, so we just kind of flipped it around and got an empty photo, which was really cool. But with the tour, there was a guide on there, and he kind of was telling you about the history of London, whereas I thought it might have been sort of Christmassy as such, like have a bit of a Christmassy tone to it. But the guy was lovely. He just chatted way too much
to me all the time.
It was very distracting as well, because you didn't want to be rude and ignore him because he was talking to you.
He was standing
but it
right
was
here.
kind of like, I want to look.
Because you were saying that he was standing sort of like here to me, and I'm trying to film stuff and pay attention to what I'm doing, and then he's here as well talking to me with his bowler hat in the way when I'm trying to film stuff, and hopefully the footage came out well and it looked alright. But other than that, he was nice. He was telling a few jokes and stuff as well, which was quite nice. And but yeah, I would have thought it'd be more geared towards Christmas, Christmas and Saint Nick, and some facts potentially about
London Christmassy, like Victorian.
Victorian Christmas, that kind of thing, and maybe bring up Charles Dickens, for example, and things like that, And
yes, because there is a Charles Dickens museum as well. I've been eyeing up. But yeah, I would recommend it if you want to see the lights and sort of not have to be in the crowds and things like that. Because we also did the 8:30, which it was still pretty busy. Like it was a full bus.
Full bus in the end.
Yeah, but it was. I feel if you did it earlier, you'll probably get stuck in more traffic, because there was one point the guide was saying, "Oh, quite surprised it's actually sailed through this quickly," kind of thing. So we would recommend it to try it out, but I don't think I would want to do it again. I know what I want to do next year.
You would do it if they offered different locations and put more of a Christmassy kind of spin on the tour guide section of it. Overall, it was good, and I enjoyed it, and I think it was worth the money. It was nice to be able to sit there and be driven around at a sort of height while you saw everything. Which made it nice knowing to go from A to B on the tube and walking around and stuff. So in that respect, definitely worth the money. Really good thing to do. Just I doubt they're watching, but if anyone's watching who runs a tour, just bump up the amount of lights you go take us to. And
well, it can be a bit difficult in trying to get a double-decker bus down certain places. I get that.
I get that,
but yeah, I just think get it a bit more festive-y feeling. Like, it was nice that the bus was decorated. That was cute, and there was lights on the side flashing. But yeah, I wanted Christmas lights. I didn't want a history tour. Because I love history tours and London in general, but that's not what I wanted at the time.
And I did enjoy our seats as well.
Yes.
We were the first on the bus because we got there at like 7:45, and we checked in. And they said, "Oh, Stephanie first
to arrive, first to check in."
You know what? And fair play to them.
And I didn't really understand that at first.
But when we got there, fair play to them. They actually called out her name first. Like, so it is our first come, first served, and so we were straight into the back seats, and it was nice not having anyone behind you and things like that. So if you ever get to do it, get there a bit earlier.
Definitely.
Check in. You can wander off and go do something else. You can always come back, he said. So
just come back. That in mind. They started boarding at 8:15. Because the tour was at 8:30. So yeah, that was really cool, because I knew beforehand, if I could, I wanted to sit at the back of the bus, because it would have been easier having no one behind you. And as you can see, like in the beginning of the video, people were standing up a bit as well, so if you're stuck in the middle of that, that's not the greatest. But tickets were £23 each. I bought them through getyourguide.com. This is in no way sponsored or anything, because we used our own money to pay for it. But I will leave links below to the actual tour, so if anyone's interested, there's still time to book. I would check availability though.
Definitely check it out if you live in London or near London, and just something a bit different, and it's only an hour and a half out of your day, and it was well worth doing. Yeah,
we finished at about 9:45, so it was an hour and 15. Yeah, no.
About an hour. It was an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, an hour and 15 minutes, yeah.
And yeah, if you're not planning on filming the lights, definitely go get yourself a nice hot chocolate beforehand. Just sit back and relax. The seats are really comfortable.
Yeah, they were really
plenty of
comfy.
space. Yeah, you couldn't knock it for what it was. So
yeah,
definitely.
just don't go in expecting to see all the London lights.
No.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and Vlogmas Day 2. If you did, please do give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and please do comment below as well if you've got any questions about the tour. More than happy to answer any questions you have. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.